So thanks so much for being here and doing this for your body and just taking the time out of your day to really feel stronger and choosing to do it with me. All right, so let's just find our grounding here to begin. So take a moment, lengthen out your feet. So sometimes I lift my toes, spread them, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel down into your feet. So feel that you get just a little more connected to the ground. Now soften your knees and just feel like your body is able to be a little more supple. The blood flow can flow. And see if you can lengthen the head up through the back of the neck and the tail down so you feel like your low belly and obliques help lift you. And then take one deep breath, just spreading your heart center open and let go whatever's outside of this room. Then we'll start to move. So lift a knee and start to press. See if you can really stretch your heart for these first few. Just bringing the elbows down, feeling that stretch. And then see if you can really lift and stretch through the sides in your back. And then focus on the abs for a little bit. See if your abs can lift your knee. Nice deep breath. And then last set. We'll reach and pull back. So again, start with the elbows pulling back. So see that you can spread your heart. Every time we open our heart, it helps balance our mood. And now start to think about reaching and see if you can wiggle the shoulder blades apart, getting stretched front and back. And then let's solidify a little bit. So see if you can push down into your foot and feel that hip lift. That's grounded. Yes. And the last two, last set. And then we'll do opposite arm, opposite knee. Yep. And ground again into your bottom foot. And then what would feel good? You can play around a bit, maybe C shape. As long as you feel like your abs are helping support the movement of your spine. Nice deep breath. Last set. And then we're going to hold down and down. So you can exhale here to get the belly towards the spine, which helps stretch your back, massage your organs. Nice deep breath. And last set, just feeling good. Come on down, inhale, reach up. Stretch your body, bend your knees, and then you can clasp your hands a little back bend, so take your tailbone back, and then lift your heart. So that gets your back bend started from the base of your spine. And take one more deep breath, just stretching your whole body, soft knees. And then exhale, drop one hand, and C shape over. So again, see if your tailbone can go down a little bit or back, just to give space to your low spine if anything feels tight. And then if it feels good, take your top elbow back to stretch across your heart. And then one more deep breath. And then inhale, lift up, and let's switch. Other hand down. Drop the shoulder blades back. Play with where your tailbone is, behind you or downward. And then really bend with each exhale. Can you create a little space around the neck? Open your heart with the elbow back. Last breath. And then inhale, reach up. Bend the knees, clasp in front, palms out, tuck your chin, and wiggle the back open. Yeah. And take a nice deep breath, trying to get your spine to loosen. And then inhale, open up. Clasp the hands behind. And last stretch here, opening the heart and just inviting the chest to rise, spine to open from the front. And you can even play with lengthening the back of the neck here. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, just shake it out. All right, great job. Hopefully you feel a little bit looser, warmer. Let's take our block if you're using one next, or your soft pillow. Place it right between the feet long ways, and then grab your weights. So we're gonna work on our arms and our whole body, especially if you're choosing to use a block or pillow. So once you're ready, lengthen your feet again. So lengthening toes and then lengthen your heels back. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, connect with the ground again. So when you just feel how that grounding helps your whole body. Knees bend. Lengthen, head up, tail down. So I want you to feel like you buttoned a tight pair of jeans. Lengthen the obliques. And then the elbows come up shoulder height. Yes. A little tiny pulse and pulse. Yeah. So before you really focus on the muscle, I want you to focus on the breath. So see if you can really breathe and feel each moment of it. So just let yourself oxygenate and relax. And then once you feel that little bit of calm, and then focus on right in your back, a little, right around the brow line, that little squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, yes. And how's your low back? Can you drop the tail, lift the crown? Nice deep breath. For 3, 2, and then down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. And maybe your breath will help. Maybe you want to exhale. Inhale it and exhale. So just find how your breath can help your movement. There's no right answer there, yes. And 3, and 2, and then stay at the bottom and lift, 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 and then come in. Up, 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 and then in. So you're still not moving much, but you're changing up the pulses. And the movement is so small, so you stay in the work. You look awesome. So a nice deep breath. And what could you relax? Is anything tighter on the neck, the jaw? That doesn't have to be. Last 3. Last 2. And then stay at center and bring the elbows back and back. So as you do that, I really want you to focus on hugging the lowest rib and staying as solid in your spine as possible. So I want to just keep the work in the shoulder. And as you stay solid, that helps your posture muscles to grow and strengthen. And can you relax? Maybe it's the neck, the face, the knees. For 3, 2, and then a little L. So up, down, back, and in. Up, down, back, and in. And how's your breath? Nice deep breath. See how it can help you. And the L's don't have to be perfect. As long as you stay in that tiny little movement, you're going to be shaping and sculpting the muscle. So you can feel it happen. So stay in it, you're almost there. For 3, and 2. We're going to do little tiny circles. So just 3, and 2. And then we'll reverse the direction. Just 3. Yes, you're almost there. You got it. And 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Roll it out. Doesn't take long when you only give your muscle that little bit without any break. All right, so we'll do our triceps next. And I'll just turn to help you see that your spine stays straight. You can stay as you are, however you like. So here, see if you can re-grip. If you have the block, you squeeze gently against it or the pillow, and that just helps your inner thighs also engage. But lengthen your toes. Take your shoulder blades, kiss them behind, and then hug the lowest rib again. So that just helps support your mid-back. And now low back. Can you take the tail and crown of the head and draw them apart? Yes. All right, elbows come high. Arms go straight and stay straight. And then little tiny lift up. And up. Yes, you look great. So take a few moments just to get your breath again. How is it? Can you slow it down? See if you can lengthen out head to tail. And notice how that really works your core. Yes, you look awesome. So now take your mind into the tricep and feel it squeeze and squeeze. So when you ask certain muscles to work, you will get more out of them. So if you ever want less, you stand up straighter. If you want more, you bend the knees more, look down more. But lengthen head to tail so that your back is flat. 4, 3, 2, and then up and hold. Little lower, up and hold. Little lower. Yes, so the elbow stays nice and straight, and you're just squeezing and pausing, and then release. Keep opening your heart, keeping the shoulders back. Yes, you look good. And how can you lengthen the spine? Is there a vertebra that's tight? And could you give it space? Get to know your body. For 3, and 2. Last one, up and stay. We're going to bring the arms towards each other. So it's an in, and in, and in. Yes. So keep rolling the shoulders back. Lengthen head to tail. And think about your elbows going in and in. That'll keep your wrists from doing weird stuff. So lengthen out the tail one more time for 3, 2, little L's. In, up, down, and down. In, up. So how's your breath? And again, the L's don't have to be perfect. As long as you're pulsing, you're staying in it. And if you need less, you stand straight. You want more, you bend deep. For 3, and 2. Last one, palms face up. Reset. Take the shoulders back, lengthen head to tail, and then a little lift, and lift, and lift. Yes, you look good. So think about your heart center and shine your collarbones open as if they're smiling out. Yes, for 3, 2, and up, little scissor, in and out, in and out. And roll the shoulders back, keep opening your heart. Hug your ribs for 3, 2, 1. Up, 10 good pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Great job. Let that go. So let one weight drop. Take one hand and the weight and we'll stretch. So keep your knees soft so that your circulation can go. Arm with the weight comes up. Yes, very gentle. Sometimes it takes longer than others, so just breathe. And then see that you can breathe and relax your heart. Expand your chest. Nice deep breath. And then on these next 2, I really want you to scan through your body as you breathe and just notice what you feel. Let that tell you what you're holding or what needs care. And when you're ready, exhale the light hand, drop it back, let it rest on your back to stretch your shoulder, or you can hold on to the weight. So again, just trust your body and what your body needs. You look awesome. So inhale, lift your heart, and feel the inhale lift up into the tricep. See if you can relax again, maybe on the wiggle. Be mindful of what your body wants. And then take about 2 more, just seeing what you can soften and what you can lengthen. Getting to know how your support of your body can change how you feel. And then last deep breath in. And as you exhale, the hand with the weight comes in front, and then guide it down. And gently hug in. And you can rock a bit too, depending on where you rock, you'll find a new stretch. So notice what feels good. And then take one more and flip your palm the other direction. And then notice your breath, notice your mind, bring it back here, and see what you can do to feel just a little bit better. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, we'll let it go. So switch the hand that has a weight, lift the weight up, and slowly drop it down. Some weeks you'll need a little more slowness than others. And again, let us start from the heels. So the heels are grounded, knees are bent, and then you can lift gently into the tricep. Tail out of the body, and breathe with depth, maybe some rhythm as you rock. And then your light hand, as you're ready, exhale it back, let it rest on your body or hold the weight. And whatever you need, maybe add that little bit of movement. Just keep looking into your body and what do you need and what could you do to make it feel better. And every day is different that you do this. So one more deep breath, letting it shine out from the heart. And then exhale, the hand that has the weight, we'll bring it in front, gently drop it down, and a little bit of movement. And again, maybe you want to breathe, scan the body. What do you feel? Could you add a little space somewhere? And then we'll flip our palm, last few breaths right here. Maybe that little rocking around to help you explore, find something new. And then last deep breath in. And we'll let it go. All right, so we're going to come to sun salutations next. So just make sure you have as much room as a mat or that you're able to step back without any hindrance. So first we'll find our mountain posture. So take a moment and lengthen out your feet. It feels good to spread your chest around. Soften the knees, ground into the outer edge of your heel, and then push your big toe down too. And take one deep breath, lengthening through the back, the neck, feeling all the energy rise up through your core. And take one more deep breath, just breathing in. If there's anything that you need or want to cultivate, breathe it in here. And then breathe out, let go of whatever it is that's not serving you. And then we'll start to move. So as you inhale, lift up with that intention. Whatever you want to cultivate, can you bring it in? And then exhale, dive with it. Hands to shins or under the toes, and lengthen the back flat to gorilla. Chin tuck a little bit. Exhale, let it go. Knees bend, step your right leg back first and find your first low lunge. So pause here, realign to get your left knee over top of your left ankle. Now take one breath and I simply want you to ground. So can you feel every point of connection with your mat or ground? And then breathe and lengthen head to back heel. Feel the strength in your back leg. And adding some movement to the spine, left arm, inhale, reach it up for a twist. Exhale, reach it back towards your back heel. And then bring it down to the mat. So we'll pause here, and then we're going to do some rocking with the right arm. Again, loosening spine. So inhale, right arm. We're going to lift it up, if that's okay. Knees in line with toes. Exhale, reach it back. And then hand comes down. Awesome job. So bend the knees. Step back to downward dog or child's pose. And take a few deep breaths. So here, before I really guide you in posture, go ahead and play. If you want to bend a knee and rock side to side, move your hips, your eye gaze. Do something that'll feel fun or relaxing to your body. And then exhale, stay as you are. Feel your hands, and can you push down each finger with even weight? So push into the pointer finger as much as the pinky. And now same with the toes. From your strong hands, lift your hips as you push the hands down. So feel your shoulders shrug, neck lengthen. And now bend your knees just to feel your low back get longer. And one more deep breath. Let go of whatever you want to let go of. And if you want to come to plank, inhale forward with me. So you can be lifted or kneeling. Take a nice deep breath. And then exhale, slowly lower the whole way to the mat. Just feeling controlled as you lower down. Toes point back. Inhale, lift the heart to baby cobra. So feel how the energy runs through your spine here. Exhale, loosen a bit. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, lift up. See if you can tilt your tail towards your heels. So again, you're adding space into the low back. And then exhale, bring it down. And one last time, breathe up. See how high you can go. Chin tuck a little bit. And exhale, let it go. Great job. Tuck the toes, push and pull back. Child's pose or downward dog. And relax. Take 2 cleansing breaths. So when you hear the word cleansing, what would that feel like for your body in this moment? As you're ready, breathe in. And exhale, bend the knees, step the right leg forward this time, and we'll find our low lunge. So take the time that you need, reposition your heel till it's right underneath the knee, and the thighs align with the toes. One deep breath, ground into the mat. Notice how many points of contact you have. And then energize, lengthen out through the back heel, feel the back leg engage, kneecap lifts. And here we go with a twist. Inhale, right arm lifts up, shoulders back. And then breathe, reach it back towards the back heel. And then arm comes down. Nice deep breath. Open twist. Inhale, left arm reaches up. See if your knees can stay in line with the toes. And then arm reaches back. I know it's a lot for balance. And then hand comes down. Awesome job. Knees bend, step in, and a nice deep breath out. So take one more deep breath, maybe even hugging the elbows. I want you to just give your spine a moment to unwind. And then bend the knees a lot and lift the eyes. Inhale, rise up as you ground down. Feel the connection to the ground. If you want to back bend, tailbone goes back and knees bend. Yes. And then hands come back to center. So maybe you want prayer posture, open hands, or a comforting touch on your heart and belly. But take 2 breaths and just notice what changed. Did your heartbeat rise or your breath? And then gently let go of that focus and we'll start to move again. So one more round. Inhale, reaching up. So see if you can breathe in and lengthen, and then exhale, dive with that length. And if you are cultivating something, inhale, lengthen the spine, and see if you can bring it into this pose. What would it feel like if you already had it? And then exhale, let it go. Knees bend and left leg steps back. We find our low lunge. So really line up the front knee and ankle. And here, if you want, we'll inhale, rise up. Line up both knees with the midline of the toes, finding your balance. And then if you want to twist with me, exhale, open to your right. So arms open, yes. Line up your knees again if they rock. You look awesome. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, turn and open to your left. See if your knees can stay in line with the toes. And then hands to the mat. Great job. Knees bent, step back to downward dog or child's pose. And take a calming breath. Use your breath one more time to just recenter, to relax, to renew. If you want the plank flow again, we're going to inhale forward, shoulders over wrists. So first we'll pause and plank, head to tail, breathe in. And then exhale, slowly lower halfway or all the way, let your body pick. And then inhale up to baby cobra or up dog. Open your heart. Yes, and exhale back to your downward dog or child's pose one more time. And take one more relaxing breath for your body. With strong hands, bend the knees, step the left leg forward, and take as much time as you want to line up your heel and your front knee. Now, if and when you feel ready, we'll inhale, rise up to a high lunge. And just pause to get your balance, line your knees with your toes. Breathe in to the left side first. We exhale, turn the heart and extend the hands and try to reline up the knees with the toes. Inhale, arms lift up. And then open twist. Exhale, open your heart to the right. Try to keep the knees in line with the toes. Awesome. Inhale up. Or going back down. Exhale. Knees bend, forward step. And relax. This time, wiggle out, bending one knee at a time. And then hug behind the knees. And relax your spine. And take 2 more breaths where you just let gravity open your back. And then bend the knees a lot. Lift the eyes, relax the hands. And we'll inhale, rise up. And make it what your body wants. Straight or knees bent, tail back. Heart up. And then exhale, we'll let it go. All right. So hopefully you feel a little more fluid, a little more open. So we're going to do some bar moves for our legs now. So if you have a chair or a countertop, if you'd like. So again, it's all for balance, especially when it's not drilled into a wall. You can tap it in front. But we're just going to work with our abs and our legs at the same time just to get this feel to start. So first, line up the direction your toes and your knees are going. So when you look down. And then we're going to inhale and lift up onto our ankles. And what I want you to make sure is that you're not popping your ankle forward. You want to keep this little bend in your ankle instead of kicking it out. So that little bend in the ankle. And then knees go front and your tail goes down. And then I want you to button your tight pair of jeans. So it's just this little tiny lift, buttoning a tight pair of jeans. And then lengthen head to tail. And then heels come down. All right, so let's see if we can do that a little quicker. So your heels come up, but not too high. You button your tight pair of jeans, lengthen, and then bring it down. So you come all the way up, tuck in, shoulders back, and then lengthen down. So what I want you to think about is really the low belly. So just buttoning a tight pair of jeans while keeping your heart center open so you don't back bend or curve forward. Last 3, and last 2, and last 1. So we just did that as a warm-up, but it's great for awareness of your body. And next we're going to do some wide stances. So again, you can have your chair or your countertop close to one side so that you have balance there. And it is all optional, you don't need it. So now your heels are going to come in, toes go out from the direction of your hips. So you feel like your knees are shining in the direction of your toes. Lengthen your toes out. And we're going to start with the heels down, lengthen head to tail, so you get that tight pair of jeans, you button it in, and then a little lower down, and then up an inch. So lower down and up an inch. So as you do this, I want you to really focus on the knees not going over the ankles and being in the direction of the toes. And then as you come up an inch, I want you to think about pushing the heel, and then lower down, push the heel. Yes. And where can you lengthen your tail down, crown up? Spread your heart. And hands can be anywhere. They can balance you on the chair. They can hold your hips. They can just be gentle in front. For 3, and 2, And then last one, start at the bottom, and then up, 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 start at the bottom. So heels push, 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 and then we drop in. Up, 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 and in. So as you're doing this, can you really think about lengthening up through the crown, spreading the heart, bringing the ribs in, so you're getting that postural muscle. So lift, 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 lower down for 3, and 2, 1 last time. So now come to the bottom, and what we practiced in the warm-up, I want you to take your heel up, but don't kick the ankle too forward. You want to have a bend in the ankle. Now spread your toes. Push the pinky as much as the big, and then a little pulse, and pulse, and pulse. So just watch your knee. When you look down, you want to make sure it's covering the toes in that direction. In your eye gaze, yes. And lengthen the low back. If you feel any crunching, come out of it, or lengthen the head up, tail down. Feel like you're really supporting your back. For 3, 2, down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. Can you lengthen out your toes? Make sure the ankle has a little bend for 3, and 2, and 1. Come on down, and then up, 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 and lower in. Breathe in, and exhale. Or reverse the breath if that'll help you. So find what feels good. Can you open your heart? And now scan your body. Is anything tight? It doesn't have to be. Last 2, last 1. And then that heel comes down. Let's do one big move. So inhale, if it feels good, arms lift up. And then exhale, shoulder blades down, and we'll sit down, back into it. So realign, lengthen the toes. Line up heels, knees, direction of the toes. And take one cleansing breath, dropping the tail, lengthening the neck. So other side, you lift your opposite heel, and make sure the ankle isn't going too far out. It has a little bend, and then lengthen all 5 toes on that side. And a little pulse, and pulse. So scan down your body. Is anything resisting? Or already filling out what you think this side will feel like. See if you can let go of that and just be right here. Breathing, relaxing what you can. For 3, 2, and then down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. So what do you need? You want to lengthen toes, soften knees, make it a little bit softer as you stand tall. Take breaks, last 2. Last 1, come all the way down, and then up, 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 and in. So you're almost there. Nice deep breath in. And out, in and out. And see what you could expand. What could you soften or relax? For 3, and 2. And then we're just gonna come down and stay. Lift your opposite heel. See that you can balance, hold on if you need, but soften the ankles, and then breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it. Wiggle it in. Shake it out. Great job. That is not easy. All right, so if you have something to hold on to, go ahead. Soften the standing knee. Pick the other side up. And then guide knee to knee. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, spread your chest. Standing knee goes soft. If you want, you lean forward to an extended dancer's pose. And again, guide your hips towards the mat. Lift your knee up high. And lengthen your spine. And in these moments, I want you to focus on deepening your breath and slowing it down. So creating that safe space in your body again. So you feel like you're safe, you can breathe, you're nourished. Take 2 more deep breaths as slow and steady as you can. As you're ready, inhale, the hand that or the foot that you're holding, I want you to just put that right in front of the other foot, heel down, toes up, and then lean back so that you're stretching into the back side. And here you can hold your foot if you like, or wiggle your hips back and forth. Whatever stretch your body is longing for, go for it. And then one more deep breath. Take both feet together. Bend the knees a lot, and this time roll your back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Stacking tall, stretching out each and every joint. And then shoulders go back, head high. So great, let's switch sides. So ground your other leg, pick up the other side ankle behind. Start with guiding knees to knees, and then lengthen the heart up. Breathe in. If you liked extending, you can lean forward. Try and shift your hips towards facing the ground again, and soften your standing knee. And then see what you could lengthen in your back body, your front body. Do whatever feels good. And then these last two breaths, I want you to focus on how deep, slow, and even you can create them. Gently lift up in your own timing. The hand that you're holding, that foot, put it in front, and then sit your hips back to lengthen the back body. And you can round forward, you can wiggle. Keep guiding yourself into what's going to feel most nourishing. Nice deep breath. And then one or two more deep breaths. Again, find what you need. Listening to your body, learning it. And one more time, bring the feet together, bend the knees, and get that roll up just because it feels so nice and opens your back. It's very helpful whenever we do strong work like that. And shake it out when you're ready. So we're actually going to come down to the mat next. So you can sweep a leg in, come to sit. And we're going to lower the body and then do some things with our legs. So if you want the ab work as you lower, you can lower with me. So line up your knees and toes. Heart comes back, breathe in. And then exhale, slowly start from the bottom vertebrae. So you'll tuck your tail, and then you'll gently, gently bring yourself down, seeing if you can go down one vertebrae at a time. And then reach overhead and give yourself a stretch before we get into more abs. Thank your body for all it's done so far in the practice. Great. Okay, so come back to center. Hug your knees in just to let your low back get some space. And then lift your legs up nice and high. So we're going to start with the easiest option to get your body start to adapt. So you'll put your thumbs right under your tailbone. That's going to help a little bit. And then we'll just bend our knees, tap them down farther away from our body, and then lift the legs back up. So bend the knees, tap the toes down, hold the belly in so the back doesn't move, and then inhale up. So let's do a few more. As you breathe, really exhale, hug the belly in, and make sure your back doesn't move at all. That's the goal. So if the back is lifting, then don't go down as far or bend your knees more. And the last two. So let's do two more just like that. Knees bend, and then legs lift. Last one. All right, awesome job. So now if you want, we're going to keep the legs straight in the sky. Next deep breath in. And then exhale, we'll lower them down to the 45. And then exhale, lift them up. So you inhale, hug all the abs in so nothing changes in the back. And then exhale, draw the low belly in and lift the legs up. Yes. So three more. Inhale. And then exhale, purse the lips, lift up. That might help. Last two. And nice and controlled. The more you lower the legs, the more work it is for your body. Last one. All right, so now if you want to try one more time, we'll just take our arms out so they're shoulder height, so you don't have that helper. And you can go back to the start. So I want you to know, what does your body want before we start? Take one deep breath just to listen. And then when you're ready, exhale, lower down, however low that your back doesn't move. And then exhale, lift it up. So three more. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push the lips, squeeze the belly in, lift it up. Yes. Last two. So you're almost there. Nice job. Last one. And great job. Hug the knees in. Do circles around your low back. Great job. Celebrate what your body did. Thank your body. Place the feet down so they're hip width. And then turn your thumbs out, palms up, and just tuck your shoulder blades underneath so that your heart feels wide, back flat. Bring your heels so that they're able to press down right around the hip width. And then start to press your heels down. We're going to lift up one vertebrae at a time. So still learning our body, articulating the swimming. Stay at the top. Reposition until you feel like your feet are in a good place where your knees feel good. Try to shine your knee energy out through the knees to open the heart all the way. Hips opening up, nice deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly roll it down. So we're gonna do 3 more of those, nice and slow. So feel your heels, nice deep breath in. Exhale, push into your heels, and then see if you can go up inch by inch. Stay at the top, see how much you can lengthen your knees away from your heart to get more opening in the hips. And exhale, slowly lower down. This is so good, learning to open your body, learning to move it like this. 2 more times, slow and steady, pushing the heels. Repositioning so your knees feel great. Lengthening energy, and then slowly lowering it down. So 1 more time. So pressing the heels, pressing the back, lifting it up. So here at the top, if you want to add on just this very last time, just 10 pulses. So you push the heels down, squeeze the glutes for 10, 9, 8. So breathe, thank your body for the energy, the strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you made it. Slowly roll down. Hug the knees there. Do those little circles once again. So now this time, I want you to bend your knees and then cross your legs as if sitting in a chair. Flex your feet, pull onto your shins, and gently pull them apart. So you did a lot for your butt, your glutes. So just allow yourself to open those muscles. You can rock or stay steady, whatever feels best in this day and this moment. How's your breath? Can you slow it down? Can you relax your jaw and your chest? Take about 2 more breaths. What do you want? What do you need? See if you can alter your pose to create it. And then switch whichever leg was on top. Still bend the knees, flex the feet, and hold on to the shins gently. And then what does your body want in this moment? Does it want movement, steadiness, and deepen your breath? Again, give yourself permission to relax and to care for your body. Now lay down your right leg. I want you to hug in your left knee, starting by hugging it in as high as you can, and then your right hand, just slide it over your right thigh and hip to open up your hip joint. Very gentle. Yep, that's it. And then if you want to create pigeon pose, you're going to take your right hand, hold on to your left foot, and guide it towards your right shoulder. So you're just making your shin almost parallel with your chest. To make it harder, you just hug your elbows around your knee and your foot, and just cradle and rock. But again, you can be gentle. You can just use your hands to gently touch that leg and rock. So make sure your toes are in line with your knee. Same alignment principles matter here. Nice deep breath. 1 more. The leg that you're holding, that left leg, take it up, hold behind. And for 1 moment, I want you to lift your head, nose towards your knee, and then lay your head back down just to lengthen the upper back. Roll your ankle in both directions. And then find a steadiness that helps you relax. See if you can soften your hands, your kneecaps, your jaw. One more deep breath. And then take your left leg, let it come out to your left. So you can hold your left arm wherever you want. The elbow can go down, you can catch it, or you can hold your big toes, or even hold inside your inner thighs. And then that same, if you want to put your right hand on your right hip, you can do that same movement to keep the hip open. See if your heart can be wide, your shoulders can be down. 1 more breath. And then belly comes in, knees soft, and lift your leg up And then take it over just a little bit to keep your left hip down for a moment so you can get a stretch in the IT band. So if your hip is down, you'll get that. And this right hand can bring it closer or just let it be soft. Sometimes it's intense, so be gentle. And now coming to a twist. So your left leg could stay straight as you let it drop to the right, or you can bend it in. Once you have your twist, I want you to exhale your left shoulder back to the mat and see if you can open both sides of your collarbones. And breathe with depth. So on the exhale, really hug the belly. It's going to massage your organs, and it's also going to help wring out your waist and your vertebrae. One more breath. Really exhale. And then come into center. Lift your head, hug your knees. Create that nice little ball. And then right leg goes long. Left leg up. And when you're ready, lay your head back down. Oops, other side. Right leg up, left leg down. And then roll your ankle both directions. And then come to that steady, soft place, just gently folding your right leg. See what else you can relax, your jaw, your heart. And take one more deep breath. What does your body want in this moment? And then bend your knee and see if your left hand can hold your right foot and draw it parallel so that you're creating that pigeon pose. So just bend your right knee, hold your left or your right foot in your left hand and guide it across. And then do you want to hold your elbows around that leg? Nice, gentle breathing. And again, you're welcome to rock. See if you can line up the toes with the knee and the shin again. And then release your arms and let your right leg drop out to the right. So now you can catch it anywhere. Maybe you want your elbow down or you want to hold your instep or big toes. And your left hand can go onto the left hip and try to guide it open. And how's your chest? Can you relax? One more breath here. And then guide your right leg up. And let it go across just an inch or two, seeing if you can keep your right hip down to create that IT band stretch. And then left arm, if it gently wants to hold it closer to you to make it more intense, you can, but be very kind. One more breath here. And then go for your twist. So if you want the right leg to stay straight, it can. Lifting your hips or bend your knee. And then once you've found your stretch, exhale your right shoulder down and look over to the right. So take some nice deep breaths. Seeing if you can expand your heart, relax your jaw. Scan your body. What could you make to feel better? Two more breaths. Focus on the exhale. Get that hug of your own belly to your back. And then gently roll to your left, bending both knees. And maybe make a pillow with your arm to your head. I want you to be able to stay on your side for a couple breaths. So in this first moment, notice the ground and allow yourself to be held. See if you can weight your body down. In this next moment, I want you to feel the air as it touches your skin and it comes into your body cool and goes out of your body warm. And just notice how the ground and the air are supporting your life. And then in this next moment, I simply want you to feel how you're breathing and your heart is beating and you're warm, that your own body is caring for you and on your side. So take one more breath, grateful for all that your body did and all that it's done to bring you to this point. And then in your own way, you can push forward and bring your weight into the balls of the feet, sinking the heels back to stretch your calves. And you can create a little hug around your legs or touch the floor to ground your body. I want you to feel the warmth and the pressure of your arms, your chest, and your thighs connecting. And just take 2 more deep breaths, feeling cared for in your own personal hug and touch. And then gently lift your hips as you're ready. Slowly roll it up. Knees bent, and we'll step wide and finish with 3 deep breaths. Knees bending, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. 2 more times, all the way up, all the way down. And last one. And exhale. So great job. You did awesome. I hope you feel great. Every muscle worked, stretched. So keep listening to your body and caring for yourself. So thank you so much.